Hello, beautiful souls. I'm Dr. Carrie B. Meridian, and I want to tell you why Meridian exists. Now, some of you already know who I am, where I've been, and the story that brought me here. But if we're just meeting for the first time, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here, and it's so nice to meet you. You can learn more about me and hear my full story in my introduction video on my YouTube channel, Dr. Carrie B. Meridian. You can also find me on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, where I share more of this journey as it unfolds. Because believe me, there is a story. Actually, there may be several seasons, a few plot twists, and at least one episode where the universe was probably thinking, now, Carrie, well, this has gotten a little bit out of hand, right? But today, I want to tell you about the mission behind everything I'm creating. Because if you look at all of it, you might think I have approximately 17 different careers. And honestly, some days, I think that too. I'm an educator, astrologer, author, songwriter, tarot creator, and content creator. I offer astrology readings. I created the Meridian Return to Yourself tarot deck, guide, and journal. I write songs about healing, hope, and beginning again. I create Morning Coffee with Carrie, the Meridian Astrology Forecast, and resources for educators and children. And occasionally, even I look at all of it and I think, ma'am, would you like to choose a lane, please? But the truth is, these are not separate lanes. They are different paths leading toward the same destination. Every part of Meridian exists to help people return to themselves, because somewhere along the way, many of us become disconnected from who we are. We learn to silence our intuition. We carry other people's expectations. We stay in places we have outgrown. We become so busy taking care of everyone else that we stop asking ourselves what we need. And sometimes, after years of being who everyone else needed us to be, we look in the mirror and wonder, wait, where did I go? I know that feeling because I lived it. And I also know that returning to yourself does not always happen in one dramatic, perfectly lit moment. Sometimes it begins with a question. Sometimes it begins with a birth chart that helps you understand why you have always felt different. Sometimes it begins with a tarot card that puts words to something your heart already knows. Sometimes it begins with a song that makes us feel seen. Sometimes it begins with a cup of coffee and an honest conversation that reminds you that you are not the only one trying to figure life out. And sometimes it begins with the universe completely rearranges your plans and says, okay, let's try this again, but this time as yourself. That is why I created Meridian. Through astrology, my mission is to help you understand yourself, not to predict every detail of your life. Through tarot, my mission is to help you hear your own inner wisdom, not to tell you what choices to make. Through music and storytelling, my mission is to help you feel less alone in the experiences that change you. And through Meridian Educator and Meridian Kids, my mission is to help adults and children recognize their individuality, understand their emotions, and know that who they are is worthy of being understood. Everything I create carries the same message. You are not broken. You are not behind. And you are not lost. You may simply be changing. You may be shedding a version of yourself that no longer fits. You may be hearing your own voice again after years of listening to everyone else's. I am not here to tell you who you should become. I am here to help you remember who you were before the world told you who you were supposed to be. That is my mission. That is Meridian, helping you return to yourself one conversation, one card, one song, one insight, and one brave new beginning at a time. I'm Dr. Carrie B. Meridian, and wherever you are on your journey, welcome to Meridian. Welcome home. Thank you.